I'm fine, and you? You
Long
played
time no
Simul
see.
today?
Yeah, the
How was it?
Simul was good. It was much more chill than Pavel's Simul last month. I could, I put 25 minutes per player. I could think about all my moves. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I was away for 2 weeks doing a seminar in the middle of nowhere. So I haven't been commentating any of the games the last couple of weeks. But I'm back. Thank you, by the way, to Hansa87 for gifting a sub earlier
Hello.
at the end of the Simul.
Hello, Kubamyo. Yeah. So I started and Tanguy plays black, Ryan plays white. So too many Kamokus. It's like
Yeah, from Tanguy, that's kind of expected. That's his style. Very territorial. Can we remove the other guy and let Ilya solo cast?
I guess he's joking.
Hmm. Freda. Wait. Is this the moment where I learn how to use the ban feature in the... By the way, guys, did you know... Wait, what?
My sound is bad, let's say. Maybe you can make me louder.
Yeah, I think should be better now. Still low, or is it okay now?
No. I hope it will be better. You were about to say something?
Yeah, but I still need a moment. I'm not ready to say it.
Okay. Okay, so this game Tanguy played here, but usually now you don't see this move because white can ignore it. Usually nowadays black answers here, so if black plays one, white usually answers because next move is more severe for black to play A if white doesn't answer. But with this move, white can ignore and play elsewhere, so now with this white has plenty choices what to do. For example, white can just cut, which is probably the best choice, and not easy for black to fight this. It's okay for white corner is alive and black has two separated groups, so the fight is fine. And white can also attack these stones because they are not, they don't have base. Black has to run and white can run, so it's okay for white.
These used to be sequences a long, long time ago. I remember I used to love playing this sequence back when I was 4 down, but I think already it's impossible to see this nowadays.
Yeah, so best move for black is here probably, but white still can ignore and play second move somewhere else. So that's why usually we don't see this tiger mouth shape now, only triangle.
Okay, now I'm ready to say what I was gonna say before. Did you guys know that we have emotes? Check this out. Did you know we have a facepalm Artem? Did you know we have a PogChamp Pavel? And wait, we have Serious Ilya. You can see him on stream, but he's much cooler in the emote. Yeah, I wasn't around in the last 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys told them about them, but actually, Brusak, who often watches our stream, I hope he's watching now, helped us make these. So big shout out to him. And I mean, it's enough said, right? You get a facepalm Artem, you have to sub now. Like,
Yeah. Face power, Artem.
I'm gonna be taking chances to use them this game when there is some silly mistakes. Facepalm Artem for the win. Anyway, but
Yeah.
quite a peaceful opening so far. Lots of diagonals for black.
Yes, I used to play a lot this Kasumi move.
Used
But
to?
now, yes, now I prefer to play Keima. Don't know why. Just got tired of this Kasumi.
This is good to know for next league.
Maybe for next league I will change something. I will play maybe two space Keima
Wow.
or Gamer or something else. Why not? This Gamer, how about?
But I think in actual game Tanguy is not. I don't think Tanguy is happy so far because he's a really maybe the most territorial player uh, in our league. Would you agree?
Maybe, I don't know, but he also tries to fight and do it sometimes quite well.
He's the only one who plays Sansan as in an open corner, right? I think
Mm,
Artem tried it maybe a couple times, but he's the only one who plays it like frequently.
yes, also Pablo played it a lot before, but now he doesn't. Pablo also like to play Sansan and Kamoko opening for black. So,
What was Mateus's reason to not play the league? We get this question. Is it just when I'm on, or do we get this question every stream?
not every stream, but I think once in 5 streams at least, for sure.
I mean, we
So,
want Mateus to play, but I think I don't know. He's busy. He's starting a family. He's moving from. I think he's
I think
moving back to
everything.
Poland from
Maybe
Russia.
also because you think he already moved from Russia? I don't know.
I think he's moving right now. Like this week, he's supposed to move to
But
back
if
to
it's only
Poland.
this week, it shouldn't be the core cause why he doesn't join
Okay,
the
so
league.
maybe it's just our prize money is not enticing enough.
Yeah. Oh, because he has his own projects and so on.
But you guys
He,
are very welcome to like spam him, send him messages. Uh, we want to see you in the league.
yes.
We need some reinforcements to take down Ryan. This is Ryan's last game, and actually this is the last chance for him to lose. So Tanguy is currently the last place in the league, but he's
No,
also
come
our
on.
last chance.
It's not last chance for Ryan to lose.
No,
He will
it's a
have
last
final.
chance to lose in the regular league. He still needs to play the final, but it's still impressive to go 6-0 in the league.
Yeah, I agree. It's like winning European Professional Championship. Almost. Yeah, except Mateusz didn't play here.
Something up with the audio here. I hope not. People said that Ilya's sound is fine now. So
Okay.
let me know if there is a problem and what it is.
What do you think about this jump? Is it okay?
I played this Kosumi at Q6. I played it against Ryan in our in
Yeah, I
game 3 of
also
our
played
match.
it against him also. I
That
think he
was,
just doesn't know what to do with this Kasumi, and I guess he always there was this situation. Yes, like this. He answered. Oh, he didn't answer at all. He just played the Nokia, and for this he answered here, which is bad, because normally black should answer here. It is. this move is much better than this one. This is not so good. And he answered it with in the game with you and in the game with me, but I played later very badly, so I lost.
Yes, so did I. Thank you for the sub, Real Totoro. Welcome back, man.
But here I guess white should just take corner to play here, and black and, for example, answer with this move or with this move. But corner is important to make life with these two stones, and this move I'm not sure if it's okay. Normally, anyway, white can play this Keima if white wants to go to the center.
Actually, I played yesterday a game on Fox where I played the Keima and it was a mistake. I should have played jump instead. But it was a little, yeah, I should have played the jump in my game. But it was a bit different position because black was strong on the bottom.
I see.
So he could cut me.
But even if he cuts, it's not a problem, I guess. White can just...
Yeah, and then Kusumi at M7.
You mean here?
Yeah, actually, that game I'm talking about yesterday, I'm pretty sure I played the bot because when I reviewed it later, he played all moves perfect and I lost in like 50 moves.
I see. But yes, now if you play on top dans, I mean on 9 dan on Taijim or Fox, you have big chance to get bot. So that's why I don't play Taijim. I have got tired of this. Every time I play with Taijim on my 9 dan, I always play against bots. But here I guess it's fine for white. White can just escape and later to run with this stone 1. And black will have problems with this. But of course if black would have flow on the bottom...
Yeah, if G3 was black, it would be a different story.
Yeah.
In this situation, G3 looks like it's in a really nice spot for white.
It looks like it was a wrong direction from black. So let's see what is the game. So Tanguy played here, which is good, I guess, and white has some problems with these stones because they are quite, I would say, heavy. They don't have eyes at all, and not easy to play with them. For example, you can't really jump here because the black can cut. Probably.
Maybe in the future, a transatlantic Go League instead of the EPGL and transatlantic tournament would be interesting. Yeah, we could try. Could we try Andy Liu next season instead of Ryan? I mean, Ryan, it was nice to have him in the league, but if he's gonna win it and beat us all, maybe we don't want to have him in the league.
We'll see. If he can win it, even in the very end, maybe he will be not so strong in the final.
I hope so, man. Whoever gets to play him there, you or Pavel, I hope you defend our honor.
I meant all AGA, AGA and all European pros, but we already had a match, Transatlantic last year, so I don't know how often we should have it. We'll see.
If it was up to us, we would have it every day, but the problem is sponsorship doesn't happen every day. Last year there was circumstances allowed us to have some sponsorship, so there was some prize money for the transatlantic games, and that's why we could do it.
Look at this move.
Look at this move, I know, right?
How about playing here? Nice shape.
Is it
But
too early to take out the face palm, Artem? It's not still not the time, still not the time. We need to see what the
yeah,
result is. This move doesn't look so bad actually. I mean it's weird, but so black obviously is going to Atari, right? Then you give
I
Atari
think black
here.
can extend.
Ah, this extension looks painful.
Hmm.
Black and
You
honey.
disagree?
No, it looks painful for white. I mean that black can extend.
So maybe, but if this, I'm not sure. Black connects and white can play this way. And this shape is also not good for white, probably.
Black would play S10 and
And
force white to leave. Gote.
maybe this exchange first and then. But in this case, white is alive already, right?
You think white is going to play 10? I wouldn't. I would play 11 as white. And honey.
Maybe. But I still think it's even this way it's good for black because actually all black wants is just to get this A stone, I mean to kill it, and then the wall would be really huge. Black's wall, black's influence, if only black takes the stone. So if, for example, if white returns and black just take it, then I think black can be satisfied.
Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Okay,
in the
so
game he didn't connect one. He connected the other side.
yeah, because I guess connection here would be not nice for white. But still, white has a lot of weaknesses in this shape.
Is it
So
best to take now as black?
yeah, this move looks not so good because now black has weaknesses. So looks like no choice but to take. Now this move
Oh, that's a nice move.
because I don't want white to play this Atari.
Yeah, I was thinking to play R7, but obviously R6.
Yeah, and it's cut actually. I'm not sure if white will play here.
So far, so good for Tanguy. I don't know if B10 Atari was good. Maybe not.
In the game, yeah, I wouldn't play this Atari. I think black should just play here. And then if white connects somehow, I would like to cut from this side. So probably white cannot extend because then it's hard fight for white. White has many weak groups, also this cut is hard. And white cannot attack black group on the right because white two stones are quite weak. I mean, these stones weak, so white cannot attack group on the right. So if this move, maybe white would play Atari, then black can extend and to get big right side. A lot of
But
points on the right.
never sacrifice this one stone.
But but how to fight here?
Doesn't
Good vengeance
matter.
for
It's
white.
better to die.
You think so? I just don't see how white can fight it. Anyway, this Atari. But after this Atari, maybe white should, black should just connect. No need to defend free stones anymore. Like here, if black connect, white plays Atari, black can play Tenok, I guess. Black can play whatever.
But how about the fight in the game? That looks good for black. Really severe.
Yeah, Ryan is playing aggressively. I don't know why. But of course it looks good to cut here at first glance, but I'm not sure about this move because Black cannot extend or playing something. But it looks like White gives Black big side on the right. If White will dive with 2 stones, Black will have a lot of points on the right.
Yes, that's sort of what's happening in the game.
Yeah, and also this exchange looks not good to me. Just why? I think it's a bad exchange. It's better just to play this, and this way, and later to play A, which is center, and after that exchange. After the exchange, Black can cut here, and White's move at here is not center anymore.
Yeah, I agree. R4 is strange.
I don't know what White expected from this move. I mean, from Black's answer. Maybe White thought Black should answer here or something. I don't know. But yeah. Black just answering here, and there is nothing for White next.
I mean, S5 is still really big, but White feels so busy now, and no easy way to live with any of those stones.
Yeah, as I just said before, it would be very good for Black to cut it this way. Like White has 2 big groups, which is hard to save both of them. But it looks the same, really. White has 2 big groups now, the same way, and hard to save them both. I mean, A, B, 2 big groups.
Would you say Tanguy is at an advantage now? I think for sure.
Yes, looks like White messed up in this fight, and now Black is ahead.
Just
But
look
we'll
at the
see.
shape around. The shape around N5 is like Black is perfectly penetrating through.
Yeah, just this stone compared to these 2 and how this shape. This N4 is very lonely.
Yeah.
Lonely.
O16 is also like really perfectly placed. I think Black. I'm worried of saying Black is like 85% plus because I know the bot has some amazing sequence to settle the groups here.
But
But
I
if it
learned.
was my game, I would feel like I'm already 90-10 now.
But I learned from Katago. Katago shows how many points you are leading, and it says that if you have 85%, it's only like 4 points lead, and not too much. 4 points lead. What is 4 points? You can easily win it. In Yose, if you're losing 4 points, you can win like 5 points in the end. Just only play 10 points better Yose than your opponent. It's not
Okay,
big lead.
so what do you think point-wise? What is the lead now?
Mm. No, of course I wouldn't say Black is leading more than 5 here, but of course it looks good already for Black. I would say Black is leading more than 5 if White will die somewhere.
Coca
And
says, I want to marry Ali. Yeah, man, usually you need to take me on a date first. Plus, there is like a big line to marry me, so you can't just show up here and crush everyone else's hopes like that. Maybe Tanguy's territorial style is the anti-poison for Ryan. Yeah, it will be interesting if Ryan beats all of us and finally in the last game loses to Tanguy this match. But yeah, also there were many games where Ryan was behind more than he is now, I think, and he won those. So this is definitely not over.
Sure. Of course it's not over, it's just beginning. Beginning of this game.
Yeah.
But anyway, it looks promising for black. And what black can do now? Should
M4,
black
no?
defend? M4, you think black should defend, and maybe black could play here. Why not? So for this, just extend and the corner is alive. No need to worry about the corner.
But isn't P2 really painful? P2 doesn't work?
Doesn't work because white needs to defend and
Yeah, but will you make life now as black? Okay.
right now I think I can attack these stones. I can play here, for example, and it also gives me life because I can play ABC and my group is already alive.
Okay,
Not
I
easy.
see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Black's group is not easy to be attacked because the white stones are weak also, and white needs more stones to
Yeah,
attack
and
black's corner.
O12 is really
Here,
really
it looks
nice.
like it kills everything on the right, just to play this move, and how white is going to live with these stones, I don't know. These stones looks dead, almost.
Yeah, I agree. In retrospect, maybe M4 is too hasty, you know, when you think you're winning and then you start playing a bit loose.
Yeah, it looks like good move, but there are better moves on board at this point, and why not to play the best move? Just if you have good opportunities, why not to use them right now? Then of course, after this move, white will run with group on the right side, and there are just bigger area, and white. If white will leave, black will not get enough points from this fight. Then black's advantage will be not so big, and maybe no advantage at all. If everything will leave, everything white will leave. Also about this M4 move, I would prefer for the fight to play here. If I want to defend here, then I think this move is just better for the fight.
Then, but for points it's worse, right? Because white can go L3.
Yes, but with this move, white also has this jump, for example. So no points still on bottom for black. Of course, with this move, it's a bit harder to close bottom side, but it's much better move for top, for central, and for the fight. This later white can even crosscut maybe, and what black should do. For example, with this, just put way for white to get some center stones and to fix problems. And if black will play Atari, then later white can just take the stone. I mean, if this group is safe, or just run to the center, then that's why this move is not so good. This cross cut later is strong. Yeah, and here is this exchange is annoying a bit for black. That black needs to defend this way.
That attachment is pretty cool.
Yeah. Ryan uses both uses and loses weaknesses of black, but anyway, it looks like the fight is promising for black because now this stone naturally died, and it's also some gain for black, I guess.
Yeah. The problem I see is black still has a cut in the middle.
Yeah. So maybe instead of playing here, which I think is not so much important right now, this move, white could run with this group first, and if black would play this move, then white can run with second group. It's open space for white. Why not to play this way and run with both groups? Just this move I don't like. I think it's not the best at this moment. And this move is very severe for white. So it was nice to switch and nice way to get away with this group, but these two moves make group on the right much weaker. And then this A stone died, and still big group in the center is weak, which is not good result for white.
Yeah, up to here. But I think also white, it could have been worse for him. It was looking pretty dicey before, and now he got to live already with one group on the right. And the second one, he is moving out first in the center. Black didn't get so many points yet. He got some. J3 is big left over. And what's this?
This is some miscalculations from Tanguy or what? I don't know.
P14 was really severe. Did black have a counter to P14?
P. Yeah. Maybe black could play here, but I'm not sure. But still can play this move. Yes, it was severe cut.
Wow, this P14 is really strong. There's nothing black can do. Maybe push first at M. No, that wouldn't work.
No. Only here looks like the only move in order to save stones. Otherwise the stones can die with this cut. Black just dies. This doesn't help because black has only 2 liberties. And if black takes here, then white can probably answer this way.
Oh, but this way black can... Ah, black still can get out.
Looks like what did black do wrong? Maybe black had to play this move instead of this jump.
Or just answer? Just answer N14?
Yes, M14 is still closing the side, the top side, and attacks the group. I guess this move was the correct one here. So white jumps and black still closing the side. Maybe black can close it even this way. Or just play something else, just play Tanguy.
Yeah, M14 feels really good. But then, okay, in the game here, if he just played O14 now, it would have still been fine, right?
Yes, but some not nice moves from white left, like this one, and with this, still black can cut now first, of course. So, but maybe not now. Later there are some edges. If this maybe on cross cut.
Yeah, I agree.
Later, not now. Now it doesn't work because white has weak group, but later might work. I will switch on the white.
Okay. Yeah, but overall, b14 was just really sharp from white. When I first saw it, I thought it's probably a bad move, but so hard to answer.
Okay, let's see what happened in the game. So, black didn't get any territory on top.
Yeah. Black lost a ton of points here. And I think also d16 is center against the corner, right? So white is completely alive on the right.
No, not yet. I think it's not completely alive. Like this move, yes, is center, because this one, then this. But if white plays somewhere else, then black can take. So,
Yeah, you can sacrifice 4 stones, but I see, yeah.
it's not good. Maybe this shape is... No, I guess not. This is not the shape.
Yeah. But wait, sacrificing 4 stones is gote, I mean for black. So it's...
But it's a lot of points, and also black connects few groups. And white leaves with only 2 points. That feels too bad for white to fight this way, to live this way.
So, you think white's gonna answer now? In the actual game?
I think, yes. It's super big move to live here. Super big. Like white has 8 points now with this group. Okay, 7 points. But if white doesn't answer, then white has only 2 and black has 10 points. So 15 points at least, or even more. 16 points, and black connected groups.
Wow, but Ryan doesn't care. He plays on the top.
So with this move, probably white is going to attack black group, right?
But this is a really good chance for black to... Because if white tries to give up 4 stones, then h16 is in a terrible place. It should be at least f17, right?
Yeah, it should be at least this move. But this one is very bad. If black is strong, black can play here later and fight. So yes, Tanguy played it. So let's see what white is going to answer. Because if this move, it's not a white group.
It's alive. Wow, that's painful. So now against s13, white can play t14, right?
But I don't see how it's alive.
What to do now as black? Then t12.
Okay, then black can play this move himself.
Then it's
core.
Then it's core. Okay, you're right. So it's a reverse bluff. I'm not sure who is bluffing who at this point.
But come on, if it's core, then the game is good for black anyway. Oh, this move. This one, really?
is still core. Just a longer core, or maybe even now white can die locally inside.
This shape is actually not alive, but it's core.
This core for Seki for white.
But it's hard. I mean, black can even ignore and play somewhere else. And
Yeah, then white connects to
then it's
the outer
1000
core.
years core, right? Yes, but it's 1000 years core, right? So this group is not still alive. It's
I mean, this is alive. We count this as alive, right? The
how?
1000 years.
If you feel all the liberties, it's not alive. And white cannot play here because white makes it dead. Then white have to take, then black can play some corporate and take back.
Yeah, but black has to play all the approach moves outside, so.
But white has to waste moves also here to play here and then later to play here, and black will get extra moves at some other places. So not easy. And I mean, from this point, black already got 2 moves. Black white here, for example, and here. It's already 2 moves for black.
Tanguy doesn't have enough time. He's playing time Sujis, but I think, yeah, he has to. He can even cut now, no? He can just cut at R13 and it would be just a direct core. Direct core, but with white having some local core threats.
Yes. But no, this move is not working. It's a bad move.
Ah, it's a double core.
Yes, it's double core. And white is alive.
Okay, so how about just T14 then for black?
This move?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this one. But I like my variation more because it's straight core. Like this, straight core. But if now black plays corporate, white doesn't answer, then this is Seki. And in my variation, it wasn't still Seki. It was 1000 years core. But, oh.
Oh wait, he can.
What he can? Black, for example, doesn't answer. What white can do?
White
still
can
needs
play T12.
T12. Okay, now it's Seki. No, it's not. It's that group.
Ah, it's still dead.
It's just that. This is a spider shape. It's that. Because later you make
What? That's the
B-shape.
first time I'm playing
Beetle.
this game for 15 years, and
no.
the first time I hear of a spider shape.
Yes, it's beetle, right? You call this beetle or how? Yes, it's
I don't
spider
know,
shape when
dumpling or flower. I think I heard bunny once. But anyway, black should play something, right? Something he needs to do.
black doesn't play there at all.
Ah yes, not bunny, rabbit. Rabbit e6.
I heard rabbit e6. Okay, rabbit e. Because I was taught that this shape, like, let's return. That this shape is beetle. But anyway.
Wait, so actually even your earlier sequence, it wasn't 1000-year core, it was just a core.
Wait.
Ah, no, that one is not the same. Sorry.
I mean, white has to play here, black plays somewhere else, white answers, and then black can play here later. Wait, it's just that group. Or not? No.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like you said, it's 1000-year.
No, yes, but It's even better for black because black can play somewhere else and white cannot play here any move. Just white doesn't have any move.
Okay,
Only
I
this
have
one
I have an
option.
idea. Let's cancel the game and just start the Tsumego lesson and forget about the Ryan versus Tanguy. So anyway, all of this stuff, any of these variants would be good for black. But in the game,
Yes.
black played nothing and white eventually got to protect.
I don't know, just black maybe was afraid of CMI or something.
No, no way. I think he didn't have time to read the Tsumego, so he was playing outside first while he's reading it.
Okay. But actually it's still not so bad result for black, because white still has only Seki. It's only Seki.
Yeah, but you had to play H16. White is almost
Yeah, it's
white
got a
is
Seki.
almost closed that upper left.
But black got another excellent idea to cut.
Wait, you said that sarcastically. You think it's bad to cut?
I don't know. I want to see what happens next. It's not really sarcastically, just I don't know what's going to happen.
Looks like black has to play K9 now.
Okay. Tari first is okay, I guess. But looks like it's not bad for black. These stones can
Yeah,
die,
that's
maybe.
true. Still good for black, I think also.
Yeah. Probably white now is. I didn't. What white is going to play here first? But actually doesn't matter because white has Utari.
Yeah. Ryan seems to think he doesn't have to save 4 stones in the... Not yet, at least.
Just send a move to connect them, so maybe good exchange.
Actually, I take it back. I don't think black's ahead anymore. I wonder how the league would look if it was normal thinking time and not rapid. I can tell you one thing, I would have more wins than I do right now, because half of my losses were just because I ran out of time, basically.
But actually, we would play only one game instead of three. I mean, it would be best of one instead of best of three. And I don't know if you would like it more.
Yeah, it's probably... We discussed it before we started the league. We think it's more boring if you're watching a game and sometimes the players go into deep thinking for half an hour.
Yeah, especially when you watch a European Championship, when the game can last 7 hours. You can go to sleep, go to walk, and return, and the game is still on.
Yeah, especially some matchups can get really crazy. Like me against Mateus. We are both super slow players, so whenever we play, you know, you're in for a 7-hour game. Whenever we
Yeah.
meet in European Championship.
Or Grand Slam.
It's also inspired by the Korean Baduk League. They play on TV in the studio, and it's broadcast in a TV channel in Korea. And they play 10 minutes main time and then 40 seconds 3 times. So a little bit lower than the league we are doing, but still quite fast.
Yeah. So we wanted to make something similar. Do you think the center is enough for black? So Ryan didn't want to save for stones. Just sacrificed them.
Well, I definitely think this way it's gonna be this game is gonna go to counting.
Yeah. Nobody died big.
So biggest question is if black can do something in upper left.
Also there is big move on bottom side. Like this one. Quite big. And actually, if white plays here, then this Yosa center for white. It's also a big move. But first, this. I don't know about this one. I don't like it.
Do you
I would
think
prefer to play here first and then try something like this move maybe somehow.
Ryan might also counterattack this move with e5? Oh, he didn't.
I think he feels too good already, so he just plays calmly and safely. I think Ryan feeling he's ahead. But I'm not sure if he's ahead. But at least I think white is not ahead big. But it depends how black can play on top. Probably here the best move. Maybe not. Because white can connect. This move also doesn't look amazing. White can just cut and no continuation for black. Yes,
Wait,
for this.
if black extends out,
Here?
you just block e18.
Yeah.
It's nothing, right? Oh, Ryan even went more ham.
What?
I mean, in the actual game, Ryan even went for more.
Ryan is too greedy now. Just why he played so calmly before and now
Yeah,
started to be
doesn't
greedy.
work, no? Just c16. c16
Yes.
is then he cannot answer. He has to go underneath.
But it looks
This
dangerous.
is super dangerous.
It looks like black can really leave just very easily. And with this.
But Tanguy is too slow. He's playing
No.
like now he played the minus move as a co-threat. Really big minus.
What he played? I mean, yeah, because now no this attach after this exchange. Because now white can go down and there is nothing. Black cannot cut. But before, without the exchange, if white would play 2 after 1, then black can cut and Atari and kill.
Is d10 big? d10 is pretty big, yeah.
d10? Yes. But it's first I should play out sequence on top. And I think if black plays this move and then this, black is easily alive. At least it's score, like this score.
That looks great for black. Nice
Yes,
sequence.
because why can't play here? Black just can connect.
It's interesting. Ryan suddenly went all in here.
Yes, I don't know why he played so slowly before, and now just he played this move. He could play this one center, for example, And I don't know, play here to get more points, or even this exchanging something to get more points. Just
I
to play
would
so
even just
slowly.
defend.
He wanted to defend, but now he doesn't want to defend. Because after 2, black has only this Atari and maybe this Tiger Mouth, and white defends everything. I mean, all the territory on the sides and corner.
Okay, now black has to play d18 in the game.
Just want to count if white would be winning here. Yeah, I think white is comfortably ahead. Comfortably. Yeah, like a couple of points, maybe 3, 4. White is ahead, at least in this situation. So I guess if to play normal Yosef, white would win. I don't know why Ryan didn't choose this. Yes. Tanguy plays our sequence, and then I guess it's core. And that's a very dangerous core for white. If black wins it, then everything dies on top later. How about this conflict?
This one also just threatens core, right?
Yes, but the group is super big. But white has also local conference, at least. Yeah,
Two local threats?
at least 3,
S18?
I guess. Or more, a lot of, like, 1, 2, 3.
Then
4.
even pushing on the first
Yes,
round.
a lot of conference. So probably not good conference. Yeah, it happened in the game.
That's
It would be better.
unfortunate. So, but actually, black didn't have much core threats, or any even,
Yes.
other than this area.
Yes, after all these moves, like A, B, C, these all moves were conference. And now there are no conference. Because if he didn't play it, like, let's return a bit. And now if he would start the core the same way, he could play just here, for example, cross cut, all this conference, extension, I don't know. This Atari still conference. Or maybe to play here and try to cut to kill this white group. So white has to defend. Then this, something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of conference. But
I think Tanguy and also myself have this problem with time, where you play some innocent-looking time sujis, but actually these kind of moves can lose a lot. This game is a great example how just playing out your own center moves can cost you a really important core.
yeah,
Not to mention he also lost some points because K6 makes J3 doesn't work anymore after K6. So, but what do you think now? Does black still have any chance to do anything? Because he's not going to win this core. There is not something big which he can get as a core threat.
yeah. Looks like it's not possible for black now.
The right side is now core for Seki, yes. If white wins the core, then it's going to be Seki, and if black wins the core, white is dead. So at least, wait, So can we say black gained something at least? Because now, even though he's not gonna kill white, at least he already confirmed the Seki. He get a few points that way.
Or maybe white still has a chance to, or black Tanguy still has a chance to win this game. Yes, with this move I just counted it, and if white will play the simplest move, of course probably white will play something like this. Yeah, but anyway, black should exchange, or this exchange, and white will defend, so this is sticky on the right, and no points for white. And then black plays here.
Doesn't black need K2 first? It's not Sente.
It's not Sente, and I guess if K2, white would play here. This is bigger. It looks bigger to me. But let Tanguy didn't play this move. Also, maybe not so good. Because now this is quite big.
That's
it's like 10 points. 10 points center. I mean, reserve center for white, but for black it was center. Because now it's not Seki. It's alive and all these stones are dead.
Yeah, Tanguy has to realize this for sure.
But looks like Ryan is not going to play it straight. This is what? Is this something?
You wanna cut?
I am afraid not. No, really cut. No, it's not working. It's just what to do now. It's finished. I mean, the game is finished. This move. Because this is just black is dead.
Yeah. So wait, what if Tanguy Hane?
Hane would be much better. If Hane, maybe white can cut. But it's... I'm just thinking if white can play with this 4 or not. If white cannot play 4, then there is nothing to worry about for black. But even if white plays this 4, maybe even to answer 5 and to answer 7 is enough. It's not like this was super big area. This 7 move number 7 is also quite big. I think just same big as by the points which black lost in the center. And as I just counted it, if black would exchange this move, I think black would be winning.
You think so? Even with the... Because e3 also lost some points. So when white takes there, it's... Later on c9 is kind of annoying for semi. Maybe even now.
e3, but...
and aim at the c9.
Not easier. Not easy for white, actually. Maybe you start from this move. But maybe black will just play this. So The game is finished, right?
Yeah. We're gonna go to the AI Sensei review, which I'm setting up right now. I'm uploading the game there. I'm gonna wait for it to analyze. It's gonna be quite interesting to see how AI thinks best to deal with that Sumego on the right, because
I
I'm
just counted
really
points, and I think Black is leading like 7 points at this position.
7 points, so
Just a lot,
comfortable.
yeah. Yes, quite comfortable for Black.
Wow, so it was a throw by Tanguy actually.
Yes, for sure. I just counted it before.
I'm
Yeah,
getting kind of tired of saying people threw against Ryan.
Yeah. If Tanguy would exchange this, and I am sure Ryan was going to answer because it's not normal to play Yose when you have such a big core.
Yeah.
So then, and even for this, Zach could just answer. Zach is comfortably leading here. Already. There was no need to play anything risky. Actually, this 4-5 exchange is quite bad because white cannot play here. Black can just jump with this move. 7 is working. Only this. Also this jump. Later, both sides lose points. Lose points. Yeah, I'm sure it was a lead by Black at this moment before.
Actually, I think this game might be Black leading for the whole game.
Yeah.
Once we ask the AI.
Yeah, it just was a quite slow move from Ryan, like this one. And before he didn't try to escape with his stones, but maybe he could because white shapes are quite weak in the center. All this stuff.
Maybe now. White had to cut. I don't know why White played Hane inside instead of cutting.
Yes. White
This
could
looks
cut.
way better. Way better.
Yeah, to get a lot of points. And also, these 3 stones are not doing well. Yeah, why not to cut? Or even, I don't know, simple running. It's hard for Black to capture stones in the center with weaknesses. Black has to return and defend. And then maybe White can escape.
Yeah, running should be the best.
But actually I agree with just to cut and sacrifice, but it's much better sacrifice when you cut. Black gets less points and White gets more. And also 3 stones need to be defended.
Well Van Kibitz, thank you for the sub. I'm not sure if that's Tanguy or if it's a Tanguy fan. Immediately triple facepalm Artem, well played.
Maybe it's Tanguy?
Are all 3 games played today? Yes, we're just gonna do a review with the AI. And then, so we can switch over to this. We need to put Ilya here somewhere. Okay, so we're doing a review with AI Sensei right now. AI Sensei is our sponsor. You can upload your games here and get it reviewed by AI without having to download stuff and have a strong computer for having many playouts. So yeah, looking at the graph, it wasn't a one-sided game. It was good for Black, then turned back around, and finally Black had the lead in the end, like you said.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't think this jump was a mistake. This wedge, strange looking wedge inside 28 was pretty bad. Could have been practically anything else.
Yeah, it's just P7 maybe. Yes, P7 is best.
Yeah, this is a similar-ish fight to the game, but it's better shape.
Much better shape for white and for sure.
It also thinks black should have captured. Capture and Atari and connect.
Okay.
Atari was a little bit bad, 35. Cutting was pretty bad. Okay.
Yes, for sure.
This 49 was slow. We didn't mention it much in the game, but why did black instantly connect here at 49?
Yes, I also thought about this. I didn't say, but I said about M4 next, but of course this S3 was also bad. Much better to play A and black is leading.
52 was slow.
Black would be leading like...
It agrees for sure. It thinks this one was super important, like you said.
Like 10 points difference.
Yeah, just now black would be ahead 11.
Yeah. And white is just naturally dies? On the right?
Probably not completely dead yet, right? Just 15.
But doesn't feel good.
Yeah, so both of them. White also had to play here first and sacrifice 4 stones. Down in the bottom right.
What about this 58 move? Is it bad?
58? It's pretty bad, yeah. Minus 3.5 points. Should be...
Yes, as I thought.
Should be going out.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, this way much better, because now N10 is center.
But the bot also wants to play 2, so it thinks... same like Tanguy, this was the correct shape point to attack. Actually, Tanguy was playing super well until...
Yeah.
I guess the problem against Ryan is always... It's hard to finish the game. Look, AI move, AI move, AI move, so Tanguy was playing really well.
But
here, yeah, minus 5 with this one. Like you mentioned, A is best. Still,
and B is also a choice.
Yeah, anyway, he needs to go and get M14 is the vital point.
It's just the center exchange.
Ouch, 77 was horrible. Yeah, so here, you can see also from the graph, it instantly went to white's favor with these 2 moves.
Yeah, just 12 points.
Black is ahead 10 points and then minus 5, minus 12, and now white is ahead quite a lot.
But how many percent this minus 12? I don't know, it's minus 80% move?
We can check. Display scores as win percentages. Yeah, so black was 95 now. And minus 15% with this, minus 60% with this. 60, that's heavy metal.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Straightforward stuff. The AI actually really likes h17, surprisingly. So I guess that means
Plus for points, current move is better than a AI play.
so this descent is -6, but actually we didn't consider this move.
Aha. So there was alive?
It's
It's alive.
just alive?
No, I mean, if white plays T13, it's alive. It's sticky. So the group was alive.
Yeah, you're right. So actually black can't kill this. This one is the key move. We missed it as well.
Yeah.
This Kosumi here. Okay. 109 was actually AI move.
That's why H17 was the AI move, because the group is basically alive.
No, but it was alive before white played 108, and now it shouldn't be completely alive, right?
Yes, it's not
Let's...
alive at all, and I think black had to play straightly, so S14, fine. Doesn't it say black had to play it? Yeah.
So it thinks white can resist.
Because white has big eye and a lot of liberties.
Yeah, but no human can resist like this, I think.
Yeah. Especially with V group in the center.
I think here was good from black. And here white was ahead like we thought.
Yeah, like 7, 8, 6 points. A lot, let's say.
This 133 was surprisingly big mistake. Should be just 10.
Extension,
Better shape.
probably. And also white got center there, so that's why.
2-for-3 exchange was also played in the game, Brian. Yeah, this is a bit similar to what we showed.
Yes. So just to cut, the cut was pretty good at 6.
This 140, yeah, like we said, really bad. -9 points, a lot. So it thinks either...
Just to cut. A and cut, right? K10.
No,
and
it wants to A and then save the group.
Like this? Not to
Yeah.
cut? Not cut is good enough, I guess. Also in this situation.
Anyway, it's always
I also
deciding to
showed this
save,
B move. Yeah, I also
save
showed
the
this.
group. Biba Live is raiding with a party of 31. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Team Sabonim. For those of you who don't know, Blackie was actually my teacher in Korea when I lived there for 6 months. I studied in Biba Academy. Wow. Also better to defend this way.
A with A, because too many weaknesses. But it showed itself in the end of the game.
Yeah. Actually, this decided the game eventually. But still, I wouldn't expect this to be a 9-point mistake. Like, I mean, it's 9 points. I would agree that it can be a mistake, but
next move from white is also bad, probably.
yes.
White could do something here, maybe to play H9.
Yeah. He still had to defend, had to escape his group. Even
so
now.
this move is 10 points mistake.
Yeah. This one is 11. This one is 11. And finally, black plays in the right area first. And now the game is completely even. Half point.
Yeah.
This was
Just to,
slow. AI move good. This was bad.
of course, it was bad.
This one lost a point and a half.
This was
Bad
bad
for red.
also. This F15 was bad.
Yeah, F15 was bad. It was -5 almost. Okay, and according to the graph, this was where black had a chance. Yeah, before the co-threat, if black plays something else, if black plays this co-threat, for example, here, then the show would go on. But he played a fake co-threat in the game at 167. Now he thinks white is a bit ahead. Was there any chance for black after this? Yeah, so Katago doesn't agree with you. It seems to think white is 5 points ahead in the end.
Okay.
So no,
Okay.
no final throw, just few
But if
early
you
throws.
okay, maybe. But maybe the things that if you black plays something like K19, white doesn't need to defend. Maybe that's why. Or just play A instead.
Ah, it like you said, it resists the call.
Yes, that's the only way to win, because if white just answers, white is
Ah,
losing.
okay, so actually there was a chance.
Yes, there was a chance. If Ryan would answer, if Ryan would live with this group, then I think black would win. It only thinks white is winning just because it thinks white can get 10 points there. Leave this group.
Yeah, and then cutting -12, GG. All right, short break, and we will be back with game 2. Tanguy still has a chance. It's actually not his last chance to get a victory. Tanguy is playing tomorrow as well against me. So if he doesn't beat Ryan today, maybe I'll let him get his first victory tomorrow. Guys, if you want to support our league, go to our Patreon page, make a pledge. It really helps us out and helps keep our league going. If you want to watch older games, we have a YouTube channel where all older streams get uploaded. And if you want a cool facepalm Artem, you can also sub on Twitch. Take the quiz, maybe next game. Next game we'll do the quiz with ASN, okay? Because this review was already sort of long. So yeah.